nothing. Though I have to say, nothing beats type O mixed with a little cannabis. A muscle worked in David's jaw. "You're stoned?" "Not really," I said, though I do have a strange craving for pizza, extra garlic. He took a deep breath. "What am I going to do with you?" His lips quirked, despite his harsh tone. "First of all, no more lectures." "We're vampires, David. Mortal codes of good and evil don't apply to us." He arched a brow. "Don't they?" "Whatever," I said. "Can we just skip the philosophical debates for once?" He shook his head. "Okay, then. Why don't you tell me why we're meeting way out here?" Heaving a deep sigh, I pulled my weapon. David's eyes widened as I aimed the custom-made pistol between them. His eyes pivoted from the gun to me. I hoped he didn't notice the slight tremor in my hands. "I should have known when you called me," he said. "You never do that." "Aren't you going to ask me why?" His calm unsettled me. "I know why." He crossed his arms and regarded me closely. "The question is, do you?" My eye twitched. "I know enough." "How could you betray the Dominé?" He didn't flinch. "One of these days, your blind obedience to the Dominé is going to be your downfall." I rolled my eyes. "Don't waste your final words on another lecture." He lunged before the last word left my lips. He plowed into me, knocking the breath out of my chest and the gun from my hand. We landed in a tangle of limbs on the fresh grave. Dirt and fists flew as we each struggled to gain advantage. He grabbed my hair and whacked my head into the dirt. Soil tunneled up my nose and rage blurred my vision. My hands curled into claws and dug into his eyes. Distracted by pain, he covered them with his palms. Gaining the advantage fueled my adrenaline as I flipped him onto his back. My knee straddled his hips, and I belted him in the nose with the base of my hand. Blood spurted from his nostrils, streaking his lips and chin. "Bitch!" Like an animal, he sank fangs into the fleshy part of my palm. I shrieked, backhanding him across the cheek with my uninjured hand. He growled and shoved me. I flew back several feet, landing on my ass with a thud. Before I could catch my breath, his weight pinned me down again. Only this time, my gun stared back at me with its unblinking eye. "How does it feel, Sabina?" His face was close to mine as he whispered. His breath stunk of blood and fury. "How does it feel to be on the other end of the gun?" "It sucks, actually." Despite my tough talk, my heart hammered against my ribs. I glanced to the right and saw the shovel I'd used earlier lying about 5 feet away. "Listen." "Shut up!" His eyes were wild. "You know what the worst part is? I came here tonight to come clean with you. I was going to warn you about the Dominé and Clovis." "Warn me?" David jammed the cold steel into my skull, tattooing me with his rage. "That's the irony, isn't it? Do you even know what's at stake here?" He cocked the hammer. Obviously, the question had been rhetorical. 1 second, 2, ticked by before the sound of flapping wings and a loud hoot filled the clearing. David glanced away, distracted. I punched him in the throat. He fell back, gasping and sputtering. I hauled ass to the shovel. Time slowed. Spinning, I slashed the shovel in a wide arc. A bullet ricocheted off the metal, causing a spark. David pulled himself up to shoot again, but I lunged forward, swinging like Babe Ruth. The metal hit David's skull with a sickening thud. He collapsed in a heap. He wouldn't stay down long. I grabbed the gun from his limp hand and aimed it at his chest. I was about to pull the trigger when his eyes crept open. "Sabina!" He lay on the ground, covered in blood and dirt. The goose egg on his forehead was already losing its mass. Knowledge of the inevitable filled his gaze. I paused, watching him. At one time, I'd looked up to this male, counted him as a friend, and now